Hello everyone, I'm Piper. If I got the occupancy type wrong on my homeowner's insurance and something happens, does that mean they definitely won't pay out? The answer is there's still a chance they might pay. We actually had a similar case recently. We had a client who, when he changed his house from being owner occupied to a rental, didn't let us know. As a result, when the tenant was living there was a water disaster, water damage. The water pipe inside the wall burst, and when they came back, the pipe inside the wall had burst. When our client came to us, we found out that the house was insured with a homeowner's policy, but it was a homeowner's policy from a major insurance company. From my experience with big companies like this, property damage is usually covered, but there can be disputes when it comes to liability. So as usual, we helped our client file the claim. The result was really surprising. Our claims adjuster clearly knew that the client's insurance was for owner-occupied property and also knew that it was currently being rented out. He asked the client for the lease agreement, and in the end, not only did they pay for the water damage repairs to the house, but they also covered the loss of rent caused by the tenant having to move out and not paying the landlord. So we were compensated for the loss of rent as well. Even though it was an owner-occupied insurance policy and there was no loss of rent coverage in the policy, they still compensated according to the terms for a rental property. This was honestly a pretty big surprise for us. It turns out that large insurance companies will still provide good protection for clients as long as the client's oversight wasn't intentional. But there's another example, something else that happened to us. Back in 2023, condo insurance went through a rough patch, and a lot of companies just couldn't take on new policies. At that time, we had many condo insurance cases that couldn't be underwritten, so we referred them to another company that was really popular on the market and offered very low prices for condo insurance. So what happened was, this client originally got a mortgage for an owner-occupied property, so they bought condo insurance for a primary residence. But after the transaction closed, they rented out the place. Yeah, so within less than 3 months after closing, this brand new house had a clogged toilet and sewage backup in the second floor bathroom, making the entire floor filthy. Then, the sewage from the second floor even flowed down through the ceiling onto the first floor. Damage like this is pretty serious, and honestly, there's no way anyone could live in there. Since we were the ones who referred the client to someone else for insurance, when the client ran into a claim issue, they still came back to us. We were also willing to help the client with the claim process. But when we called the other insurance company, the first thing they said was, first of all, you bought homeowner's insurance, but you're actually renting the place out, so we're going to deny your claim outright. There was absolutely no room for negotiation or bargaining at all. In the end, luckily, this house was a new build, so he could still pursue his rights with the developer. With the builder's warranty, he could have the developer's insurance cover it since it was still within the 1-year warranty period. See you next time.